Breaking news into Rock Feed and an unfortunate update about one of heavy music's most beloved bands, Every Time I Die. The group just announced that they are breaking up after a public war of words between the band's vocalist Keith Buckley and his brother, who is the guitarist Jordan. This all went down on December 3rd when the band's frontman Keith Buckley announced that he was going to be stepping back from the band temporarily to focus on his mental health. The group initially intended to continue without a vocalist leading the band, but ultimately opted to scrap the rest of the tour. Keith then added later on that he felt he had been ostracized from the band because of his decision to seek sobriety. He said his brother had been privately scheming to replace him in the band, and he felt as if his relationship was tarnished with his bandmates. Every Time I Die responded to that and said they were working on resolving things privately, and the band would perform their holiday show together on December 11th, which they ultimately did. Unfortunately, it does appear as though that is going to be the last show for Every Time I Die, with the band just announcing moments ago that they are no longer in contact with Keith Buckley, and they have been left no choice but to ultimately end the band. This is the statement, which reads as follows. Andy, Jordan, Steve, and Goose's last show with Every Time I Die was on December 11, 2021. While we hope to come to an agreed-upon legal statement that outlined the truth, we were informed today of something planned to be released not mutually agreed upon that consists of inaccuracies and controls a narrative to benefit one. There has been no direct communication with Keith because it's either impossible for direct communication with him solely, or we've been cut off to any and all communications by him himself. Every Time I Die was these 5 members, and we were never budging or accepting any changes. Simply, there is zero truth about the band continuing on with a new singer. Lastly, we wouldn't be where we are today without every single person that's backed the band in any and all ways. While we're extremely disappointed in how this was played out online in front of you, your support and the memories we have because of you all will always be cherished. See you soon. Forever grateful, Andy, Jordan, Steve, and Goose. An interesting point here is that the band says they will, quote, see you soon. There are a number of different ways you could parse that information. One would be that there is a mutual ownership dispute in the band where each person who is a member of the group has an equal share in the band and thus an equal vote, rendering it essentially impossible for them to move forward without Keith Buckley. Typically what you've seen happen in the past is they could emerge under a new band name. Them talking about seeing you soon is obviously cryptic, a cryptic way to end the statement. We do not have a statement yet at this time from the band singer Keith Buckley, but a sad ending to a chapter for a band that is loved by so many and is truly one of the best bands in heavy music, at least from the modern era. We'll let you know if we have any updates on this story, if Keith wants to weigh in. Of course, as always, if any members of the band would like to respond to any of this, they're welcome on the show. That's your latest update from Rockfeed. Be sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on future stories. Check out the recommended videos on your screen and visit rockfeed.net for more.